My name is Simon. I'm from Lancaster University. I graduated in December with a degree in volcanology and geological hazards. While I've been in Tenerife on my internship, the first day we had a tour of the island, and then the real work started on the Monday. On the Monday we were taking soil gas samples using a probe and also the CO2 flux measurements, and this can provide insights into fracture networks that are deep underground, which may have been due to magma intrusions, or you can use the isotope equipment to decipher whether it's from a biogenic source or a magma source. Once we collected the samples in the field, we brought them back to the lab where they were organised for analysis using the mass spectrometer or using the micro GC, which is micro gas chromatography, to pick up smaller concentrations of different gas species within the sample. Well, when we went up to Teide, at first when you start walking up you feel a bit groggy, and with the weight of the rucksack on your back you get tired really easily, so it's better to take your time rather than me. I set off quite fast thinking, oh, I can do this, but as soon you realise, oh, I'm out of breath, and you need to stop, even if you think you can carry on, but you have to pace yourself. When we got to the top, a couple of the days the views weren't great because there'd been a sandstorm called Kalima in the local language, but a few days later the views were amazing and you could see 4 of the other islands from the summit, and yeah, you just have to be there to take the photos and take in the views. Working on the flanks was quite challenging because it's basically a scree slope, and every time you step you're sliding, and if you try and keep up the momentum you just end up running out of breath. So eventually I got used to climbing up, and you just have to look for where there's more solid rock so you can climb your way up instead of just looking straight down at the floor. We also worked inside the crater on Teide, where it can be a bit smelly because of the fumarolic gases coming out from between the rocks, and they're also quite hot. But again, after an hour or so you get used to the smell and you just get on with the job you have to do. Yeah, I've learnt a lot while I've been here. You get to see what the real research is like rather than just reading about it in a paper or as you would do at university. So just having that practical hands-on experience makes you understand more why people do this kind of research and what they're trying to get out of it in the end. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I don't think there's any other kind of internship like it going around the world, so if you have the opportunity you might as well, because you're never going to get the chance to do it ever again.